Hey guys, so I'm going to show you a quick walkthrough of the Laravel starter kit application. So first things we got to do is installation. So let's see the documentation. So here in the documentation, let's go to installation. So you'll see here in my command line, let's do the installation. First is let's clone it. Let's follow the installation process. While it's cloning, I'm going to pause the video. With the installation cloning, let's go to copy the env file. Oops, let's first cd into that directory. Let's choose composer install. While the composer is installing, I'm going to pause the video and set up a database on my MySQL server. Now that we're done with composer install, let's set up the database credentials first on our env file. So here is my IDE, which is we open the newly cloned starter kit demo. So let's copy the env file. And going to just set up I already created a database. So the database is password root. So now that we have set up our env file, let's proceed with the installation. So and finally, for our development purpose, let's do the npm install. So while the npm is installing, I'm going to open the newly installed Laravel application. Let me just restart my server. So now you can see here our freshly installed Laravel starter kit. Let's try to log in using these credentials. So now we are finally able to log in and we're good to go. Should be. So the next thing I'm going to show you is in working with this backend on how to add new pages in here. So on our CLI, we just done with npm install for our assets compilation. So I'm going to show you now on how to add a menu in here. So go back here in our IDE. Let's go to the application. Let's first open our documentation, and you can see here we have working with backend UI, yeah, adding a new menu. So it says here that the menu on the dashboard admin is dynamically generated. These menus are defined from the backend Laravel controller on this file. So it's in the controller's admin single page in the display spa method. So let's go to our controller, admin, and single page controller. So you will see here in our single page controller, these are the menu that appears on our backend, and this has corresponding requirements. If you require group permissions, or if this menu requires a specific permissions, it requires a group or a specific permissions. So let's try to add a new menu here. So let's say let's add a new menu. We don't require a group. So if we define here a group requirement, you will define, for example, if you have a group with name agents. So if the user does not belong to the agent group, then this menu will not show to the user, to the current login user. And let's not require any group. And for the permissions requirements, we require super user because we are logging as a super user. If there is specific permissions that you want to require, then you will just add here. So for now, let's just stick with this, and the label, let's say sample menu. Then the nav type, just you don't have to touch this anyway. If you want a divider, then you can change the nav type to divider. So the icon, which is a material icon, if you look here on the icons, material icons, you can select an icon here. So let's try this. So let's say the icon is a bug report. Icon, bug report, router name. The router name here is the view router name. Remember that the inner routes are powered by view router, so you will define a view router here. So let's say our view router name is bug report. And we're done. So if we refresh our dashboard, we should see a new menu, which is the sample menu. But this menu doesn't do anything. There's nothing in here because it just displays this menu, but there is no view router menu for this one. So let's add the view router for this menu. To do this, we're going to go to the view router is located in the resources, assets, JS, the admin folder. You will see here the router. These are the router. Let's say we have a new page which is a bug report. So we'll go here on the admin, add a new bug report. And let's add a view file. And this is a view template. Script. Let's just copy this. To save time, so here we set the breadcrumbs, which is bug report. So it will show also on the breadcrumbs on our admin pages. Let's say oops. So now that we have our bug report page, let's add this new page to our view router. Let's add this on the last part. So this, remember the bug report name that we add on the controller, which is the bug report route name. So we're going to name this so that it will map to our view router. And let's say the path is bug report. And also the component, we have to tell the router that the component is bug report slash bug report component. So now that we have all set up, so let's try to rebuild to compile our new assets. By the way, npm run dev for compiling assets on development and npm run prod for production. And if you want to watch these assets always, you can just look here, compiling assets, and then do npm run watch, so you don't have to npm run dev every time you update the file. So now that we are done compiling, let's try to refresh our app. We should be able to browse now. So if we browse on the sample menu page, then here we go. We have now our new sample page, bug report, and the breadcrumbs is updated. So that's it. That's just simple as that. So everything here works with a simple Vue.js routing and Laravel. So it's straightforward. Thank you.